Have you ever pondered what our world looked like millions of years ago when dinosaurs roamed the earth? Let's turn back the hands of time to a world long ago. A world that was home to the most majestic creatures that have ever lived, the dinosaurs. This journey takes us back to the Triassic period, a time between 230 and 245 million years ago. This was the dawn of the dinosaur age, an era when these incredible creatures first evolved. Fascinating, isn't it? These magnificent beasts roamed the Earth for a staggering 179 million years, a time span that we humans can hardly fathom. The era of the dinosaurs, known as the Mesozoic era, was divided into three periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. Each period was unique in terms of the dinosaurs that lived and the environment they inhabited. The Triassic period was a time of diversification and evolution. The Jurassic period, often dubbed as the Golden Age of dinosaurs, was when some of the most iconic dinosaurs, like the Brachiosaurus and Stegosaurus, held sway. And then there was the Cretaceous period, the final act of the dinosaur drama, which saw the rise and fall of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. All these colossal creatures, from the smallest Compsognathus to the gargantuan Argentinosaurus, lived on a supercontinent known as Pangaea. This massive landmass was home to a myriad of diverse habitats, from lush forests to arid deserts, providing the perfect backdrop for the dinosaur saga. Pangaea was not just a land of dinosaurs, but a stage where the story of life itself unfolded. Over a span of 165 million years, this supercontinent slowly drifted apart, forming the continents we know today. But in that long-gone era, it was a world dominated by dinosaurs, a world where every day was a struggle for survival and every dawn ushered in new challenges and opportunities. And so our planet was once a giant playground for these colossal creatures, a world long ago where dinosaurs, the true kings and queens, reigned supreme. Imagine stumbling upon a fossil, a relic of a bygone era. What secrets might it hold? Delve into the past with us, where the first dinosaur fossils were unveiled in the early 19th century, a time when the term dinosaur, meaning terrible lizard, was yet to be coined. The honor of this notable discovery goes to Sir Richard Owen, a man whose curiosity and keen eye gave us a gateway to the primordial world. Fossils, you see, are nature's history book, etching the story of life into stone. But how does something as ephemeral as life get recorded in such a permanent way? Well, it all begins when an organism's remains get trapped between layers of sediment. Over millions of years, these remains are replaced by minerals, creating a stone cast of what once was. This process, known as fossilization, is a slow and rare event, making every fossil we find a precious testament to life's resilience against time. Interestingly, not all parts of the world provide the same peek into the past. Some regions are fossil gold mines, where the Earth has generously offered up its secrets. Among these, China, Argentina, and North America stand out. These lands hold vast troves of easily accessible dinosaur fossils, making them hotspots for paleontologists. Each discovery in these regions is like turning a new page in the book of ancient history, revealing more about the incredible creatures that once roamed our planet. So the next time you look at a fossil, remember, you're not just looking at a piece of rock. You are looking at a life that breathed, moved, and existed millions of years ago. You're looking at the story of our planet etched in stone, waiting for us to read. The fossils serve as a time capsule, providing us with a glimpse into the prehistoric past. Dinosaurs, much like us, came in all shapes and sizes, but did you know they were not all the same? Yes, you heard it right. The world of dinosaurs, as vast and varied as it was, can be broadly classified into two categories: the Saurischian or lizard-hipped dinosaurs and the Ornithischian or bird-hipped dinosaurs. This classification is based on the structure of their hip bones. Quite intriguing, isn't it? Now let's delve a bit deeper. Among these prehistoric creatures, the largest dinosaur that roamed our planet was a Saurischian called the Argentinosaurus. This colossal giant, a titanosaur, was a subspecies of sauropods, which were known for their enormous size. Just imagine a creature so immense that it would dwarf any living animal today. Quite a sight it must have been. On the flip side, we have the Europasaurus, a smaller cousin in the sauropod family. Despite being a part of the same family as the Argentinosaurus, the Europasaurus was significantly smaller, demonstrating the vast range of sizes in the dinosaur kingdom. It's fascinating to think about, isn't it? Such diversity in size, yet all classified under the same umbrella of dinosaurs. And then there's the curious case of pterodactyls. Often mistaken as dinosaurs, these winged creatures are actually pterosaurs. Although they share a common ancestry with dinosaurs, they are not considered true dinosaurs. However, they were every bit as fascinating, soaring through the prehistoric skies while their dinosaur cousins roamed the lands. So there you have it, a brief journey through the dinosaur spectrum. From the enormous Argentinosaurus to the relatively petite Europasaurus and the often misclassified pterodactyls, the world of dinosaurs was incredibly varied and complex. Each species, each individual had its unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. From the largest to the smallest, dinosaurs were a diverse group, each unique in its own way. And did you ever look at a bird and think, "You remind me of a dinosaur"? Well, there's a good reason for that. Birds as we know them today are actually descendants of dinosaurs, a fascinating fact that often leaves people intrigued. This isn't just a wild guess or a fanciful theory, it's an established fact supported by countless pieces of evidence from the field of paleontology. Fossils, those timeless remnants of a world long gone, have shown us that some dinosaurs, particularly a group known as theropods, were covered in feathers. Yes, you heard it right, feathers. Just like the birds you see in your backyard. Now you might be wondering, what kind of dinosaur would have feathers? Well, let's take a moment to talk about the Oviraptorosaur. This theropod dinosaur bore a striking resemblance to a giant ostrich with arms. Its name, Oviraptorosaur, literally translates to egg thief lizard, a nod to the first fossil of this species being found near a nest of what were thought to be Protoceratops eggs. But later studies revealed that those eggs were, in fact, Oviraptorosaur's own, showing that these creatures, like modern birds, cared for their eggs. But it's not just the Oviraptorosaur. Many theropods, from the small and nimble velociraptors to the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, were likely decked out in feathers of varying types. This intriguing characteristic was not just for show, but served many practical purposes, like insulation, camouflage, and even courtship displays, much like birds today. So when you see a pigeon strutting around, a sparrow taking flight, or a peacock fanning out its magnificent plumage, remember this: they are the living, breathing descendants of a lineage that once ruled the world. Their ancestors were dinosaurs, and through them, these magnificent creatures continue to live among us. So the next time you see a bird, remember, it's a living dinosaur. When we think of dinosaurs, we imagine fearsome creatures. But were they as intelligent as they were formidable? This is a question that has intrigued scientists and dinosaur enthusiasts alike for years. The answer lies within the fascinating realm of the dinosaur brain. In general, dinosaurs are not known for having large brains. Some of them even had brains the size of a lime. Yes, you heard it right, a lime. This might seem surprising considering the enormous size of these creatures, but it's important to remember that brain size doesn't always equate to intelligence. Now let's delve into the realm of predatory theropods. These were the meat-eating dinosaurs, the ones that stalked the ancient landscapes in search of a meal. Theropods were different. They had larger brains compared to their herbivorous counterparts. This is likely because hunting requires a certain level of cunning and intelligence. You need to strategize, plan your attack, and execute it with precision. Herbivores, on the other hand, had a simpler task of finding plants to eat, which didn't require as much brain power. Among the theropods, the Tyrannosaurus rex stands out. Not only was it one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs, but it also had a brain that was larger and more complex than most other dinosaurs. Some scientists believe this could have given the T-Rex superior senses, making it an even more formidable predator. However, having a larger brain did not necessarily make the theropods smarter. It simply means they had the potential for more advanced behaviors. The true measure of a dinosaur's intelligence remains a mystery, one that scientists are still trying to unravel. In the grand scheme of things, what we can conclude is this: dinosaurs were indeed fearsome creatures. Whether they were herbivores or carnivorous theropods, they were survivors in a world much different from ours. They had what it took to thrive in their environment, and that in itself is a testament to their intelligence. So whether it's strength or smarts, dinosaurs were indeed a force to be reckoned with.